See, that's how they do it. There's another truck behind that one. It has to drive straight, and the other one also. And this guy is putting salt. That's a bucket of salt so people don't slip. And there's always like another truck like this and backup. So this one, when it's full, this other one's taking the load, so they never stop because of that. Even now, like, they have like another one waiting. Some of these trucks look really good. Another one waiting. Doing this job is paying well, actually. Machine operator like this it's paying well.
Daylight has not yet.
There's this guy also that has like a big shovel underneath. Cameras and stuff all around to see. That's why he has a light here. You can also like spray salt. See what I was talking? It's this. Not much snow on the ground right now because they removed some. But yeah, he moves it like that. Does a line. These guys I'm talking about, these little it looks fun to drive. Look at this guy. You. Yeah, it's like trains like a tank. They started the snow removal. See those little I call them like mini tanks. But those are for sidewalks. hear the noise of the chains, because this is like on a tank basically. The wheels, I don't know how it's called in English, but in French it's des chenilles. They use that to push the snow off the sidewalks so people can walk on asphalt as much as possible. City like here in Montreal, they start removing the snow the day after. The day after the storm finished. Yeah, here it got removed on both sides. You could see like the difference if I for example go here. That's a one way, I think. Yeah, that's a one way. Never mind. Like here, for example. I'll just let him. Dominoes. Like you see all the piles near the sidewalks and whatever. Piles of snow. A lot more. They said it was 32 centimeters that fall down Montreal. I didn't think it was close to that because we didn't have snow already. When we already have snow and we get 30 centimeters on top of that, it's like, and you see people are just parked like whatever. Like there's no real choices. You just fucking park. All you want basically is like you see here on the right. If you have a car with summer tires, you won't get out of this. Oh, this fluffy dog. Fluffy dog. And they do like most important thing before everything else. So like schools, hospitals, bus stops. They do streets where those things I mentioned are there. While there's cars, accidents and whatever, and just what the fuck was that? I just remember there's construction there. Fuck me. They put a sign. Some neighborhoods, some cities in Quebec, they just put a sign in the snow to tell what time to park and not park. So they say like 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. You cannot park there because we might remove snow. Sometimes if your car stays there, and you forget or whatever, they're gonna tow it to a random place, and often you're gonna have to call them because there's no way for you to find a car. Call them and you have to pay for towing and blocking the road, so it's pretty expensive. I think now it's like maybe $150 or so dollars. Here it was removed, as you can see. And snow removal on parking lots. Snow removal on parking lots. Parking at home, like you see the homes on the right. They all have their driveways and whatever. Those are all like private contractors and that's those guys, the private companies. You get like you sign a contract for a year, you pay a certain amount, and they're gonna guarantee they're gonna remove snow each time there's a decent amount of snow falling down, put on your property or whatever. So it's mainly those guys. And we have these things like temples you see on the right now. It's like a little shelter you put on your driveway. That way there's no snow falling on it. You don't have to pay someone to remove the snow. Yeah, you see he's making a line of snow. He's already done it, but that's the machine in front. They used to make like a line, a nice straight line. Then a machine comes in, goes through it with a like, I don't know what to call it, but basically like looks like a, not a malaxer, I don't remember the name, but and that's the machine. It looks like this. Going through it though, if it's really compact and hard, like it can be hard to like go through that. You can really fuck up your bumper. See, this guy was like doing these little machines. They look fun to drive because it turns on itself. You have to be careful with these ones, the ones on the left that pick up snow and whatever. You have to be careful because these guys, they can drive like madmen, hit cars and whatever, and you cannot do shit about it. It's like trucks, like there's a ton of them right now because they're removing snow. You see there's orange signs on the post right above people, basically. Those are to tell when not to park, basically. So what people do is either they go park on the right, which is hard to do because they pushed all the snow, so that's hard to do, or you just go like I'm gonna do to the library. It's close to where I live, so I don't mind. Issues that there's an arena, ice skate arena, and there's actually hockey games, so you don't always have a ton of room. Snow is like partially removed, but it's better than parking on the street. Way better, actually. See what I was talking? This, not much snow on the ground right now because they removed some. Yeah, he moves it like that, does a line. These guys I'm talking about, these little It looks fun to drive. Run, bitch. She's making a nice line. And those trucks, they're the ones moving all the snow. Look at this guy. You. Yeah, it's like train's like a tank. There's this guy also that has like a big shovel underneath. Cameras and stuff all around to see. That's why he has a light here. You can also like spray salt